A woman accepts 20 million yuan to kill a powerful CEO. But the next second, she wakes up in a hospital bed with no memory of who she is. The CEO stands over her. He asks who hired her. She does not recognize him. Just then, she accuses him of trying to pull her oxygen tube. He says nothing. She demands 80,000 yuan not to call the police. He laughs. She threatens to make him marry her if he refuses. Unexpectedly, he agrees, but as her bodyguard, not her husband. The CEO's assistant warns him that she is a dangerous killer. The CEO explains his plan. The people who hired her will come to silence her before she can talk. He will use her as bait. The assistant understands. The CEO brings her to his mansion. She walks through the door. She sees a couch worth 6 million yuan. She reaches for a vase. He tells her it is worth 160 million yuan. He warns her not to break it. She asks why he is making her stay so close to him. He says nothing. He just looks at her. Just then, she leans in and kisses him. He freezes. She laughs and walks away. Unexpectedly, he orders his men to throw her out of the villa. She screams that he is crazy. At that moment, a car speeds toward her. She is grabbed and thrown into a van. The doors slam shut. She wakes up tied to a chair in a dark room. A man stands in front of her. He asks if she told the CEO anything. She says she has amnesia. She does not remember the 20 million or the mission. He does not believe her. He pulls out a gun. He says he will send her to hell. Suddenly, the door explodes open. The CEO's men flood the room. The kidnappers freeze. One of them whispers that they fell into a trap. The CEO walks in. He looks at the woman. She looks back at him. He knew this would happen. He used her as bait from the very beginning. The woman realizes the CEO used her as bait to catch the kidnappers. But the next second, she vows revenge for being thrown to the wolves. She calls him a terrible person. She cannot remember taking 20 million yuan. She cannot remember any mission. Just then, she decides to get back at him. She will not let him get away with using her. The next morning, she brings him breakfast. She places a glass of milk in front of him. He looks at her coldly. He asks if she poisoned it. She laughs and denies it. He makes her drink the entire glass herself. She has no choice. She drinks. At that moment, nothing happens. She smiles. She says she told him there was no poison. He says nothing. The assistant whispers that she really did try to poison him. The assistant found sleeping pills crushed into the milk. The CEO knew. That is why he made her drink it. Unexpectedly, the woman's eyes start to close. She put sleeping pills in the milk, not poison. Enough to knock out a person for hours. And she drank all of it. His assistant asks what to do with her. The CEO turns and walks away. He says one word over his shoulder. The assistant's eyes go wide. The woman lies motionless on the floor. The woman tries to explain the sleeping pills. But the next second, the CEO points a gun at her head. He says there is one bullet. If she hits the target, she stays. If she misses, she dies. She says she has never touched a gun. Just then, she grabs the gun. She fires. The bullet hits the bullseye. The CEO's eyes narrow. She got lucky. At that moment, his uncle arrives with another woman. The uncle announces that this woman is the CEO's fiancée. The fiancé demands to know what is going on. Unexpectedly, the woman steps forward. She announces that she is the CEO's lover. She says he has at least 2 lovers and several secret children. She adds that he has kidney problems and sexually transmitted diseases. The fiancé's face turns white. The uncle laughs. The CEO says nothing. He just stares at the woman. The fiancé demands to see the bite mark on his thigh. The woman claims she left it there. The fiancé runs out, crying. The uncle leaves with a smile. The CEO's uncle kidnaps the woman and reveals he is the one who hired her to kill the CEO. But the next second, he offers her 4 million yuan to finish the job. The woman refuses. The uncle's men beat her. She does not break. Just then, the CEO storms in. He fights off the guards. He grabs the woman. They escape. She collapses. She falls unconscious. At that moment, she starts screaming in her sleep. She shouts a name over and over. Run. Nan. Run. The CEO freezes. He whispers the name back. Song Nan Nan. He looks at her face. His hands shake. She is not just a random killer. She is the person he has been searching for. The woman wakes up. She sees his face. She does not recognize him. But he recognizes her. He grabs her shoulders. He asks who she really is. She says nothing. She tries to leave. The CEO orders his men to lock her up. She screams that he will die alone. He does not react. Just then, she escapes. She runs through the halls. She is hungry. She has not eaten in days. At that moment, she finds the kitchen. She starts eating. The CEO walks in. His eyes are red. He has been drinking. He grabs her. He calls her by another name. He says she promised to come back for him. She pushes him away. She says she is not his dead ex-girlfriend. He pulls her closer. He says he missed her. Unexpectedly, she asks about his uncle. The CEO reveals the truth. His uncle killed his parents in a car accident when he was 7 years old. Everyone called it an accident. But he knows the truth. The uncle wanted the family fortune. The woman's face goes pale. She just cursed the CEO to die alone. She feels terrible. She offers him her shoulder to cry on. He leans in. Then he grabs her clothes. She freezes. The woman almost dies from a chili allergy. But the next second, the CEO tells her he will not lock her up. But he will not save her again if she leaves. She offers to help him find the person behind the 20 million yuan hit. He refuses. He says he is vengeful. Just then, she is forced to work as a stunt double for his ex-fiancée. The ex-fiancée plans revenge. She orders the stunt team to use real weapons. The woman is beaten. Blood drips from her face. At that moment, the ex-fiancée grabs a knife. She says she will cut the woman's face. The woman fights back. She bites. She kicks. Unexpectedly, the CEO walks onto the set. He sees the woman on the ground. He does not hesitate. He attacks the men. He grabs the ex-fiancée's wrist. He twists the knife away. The woman notices that the wound on the CEO's chest matches a scar from a child she once knew. But the next second, she tries to rip open his shirt to see more. When that's so from a Gestaves Professor Life in he grabs her hands. He asks if she is crazy. She insists. She just wants to see if he is the little boy from her past. Just then, the ex-fiancée walks in. She sees them. She slaps the woman across the face. The woman slaps her back. The ex-fiancée screams. The CEO says nothing. He looks away. The ex-fiancée warns the woman that she will pay. The woman shouts back that the CEO is hers now. The ex-fiancée runs out crying. The woman's hands start shaking. She just made a powerful enemy. She asks the CEO for protection. He says no. She reminds him that she got hurt because of him. She asks for one small favor. He asks what? She says, "Let me see your chest." He stares at her. She is not joking. Unexpectedly, his assistant walks in. He reports that the ex-fiancée is going to tell the grandfather. The assistant warns that the grandfather is dangerous. He killed the CEO's parents. The CEO's face goes cold. He gives an order. Spread a rumor to the tabloids. Say that he and the woman are having a secret affair. The assistant is shocked. The CEO does not explain. At that moment, the grandfather summons the CEO. He demands to see the woman. The ex-fiancée sits next to the grandfather. She smirks. The grandfather's eyes are ice. The woman finds an old photo of the CEO as a child with his father. Just then, she sneaks into his room. He is showering. She reaches for the door. He steps out. She stares at his bare chest. He asks what she is doing. At that moment, his assistant bursts in. The assistant sees them. He quickly looks away. The CEO's face goes cold. The assistant reports that the grandfather has summoned them to the old mansion tomorrow morning. The grandfather demands to meet the woman. The CEO says nothing. The woman panics. She is not ready to meet the family. Unexpectedly, the CEO orders the assistant to spread more rumors. Make sure everyone knows about their affair. The assistant leaves. The woman asks the CEO if he likes her. He ignores her. He tells her to get out. She refuses. He grabs her arm. She falls to the ground. He does not help her up. The next morning, they arrive at the grandfather's mansion. The grandfather accuses the CEO of sabotaging the marriage alliance. The CEO says he never planned to marry the ex-fiancée. The grandfather's eyes turn cold. He reminds the CEO what happened to his father. The CEO's hands clench. The grandfather says the woman will disappear if the CEO refuses to obey. Just then, the grandfather orders his men to take the woman to the underground boxing ring. He wants to see if she has any real skills. The woman announces she is pregnant to save the CEO from the underground boxing ring. But the next second, the CEO's uncle panics and denies ever touching her. The grandfather orders a medical examination. The woman's face goes pale. She is not pregnant. Just then, the CEO steps forward. He announces that the child is his. He volunteers to fight in the boxing ring in her place. The grandfather agrees. If the CEO survives, the woman goes free. If he dies, she dies too. The beating begins. The CEO takes hit after hit. Blood pours from his face. The woman screams for them to stop. The guards do not listen. At that moment, the grandfather's assistant rushes in. He reports that reporters have surrounded the mansion. Photos of the CEO and the woman are already online. The scandal is spreading. The grandfather cannot kill her now. Too many eyes are watching. The grandfather stops the fight. He gives the CEO 1 week. End the relationship with the woman. Do not ruin the marriage alliance with the Yao family. But if she is truly pregnant, let her keep the child. The grandfather leaves. The CEO collapses onto the floor. The woman rushes to his side. Unexpectedly, the CEO's uncle whispers to the woman. He says there is a way out. Make the lie real. Have a real child with the CEO. The woman's eyes go wide. She looks at the CEO. He is barely conscious. The woman sneaks into the CEO's room while he sleeps to check his chest for a bite mark. But the next second, she finds his entire chest covered in scars. Not just one mark. She touches the scars. He wakes up. He grabs her hand. She tries to pull away. He says she cannot touch him and run. He suggests they use the 1 week the grandfather gave them. She says she is traditional. She needs a marriage certificate first. Just then, he pulls her closer. He tells her to be quiet and stay with him. She asks if he dreamed about his parents. He threatens to shut her mouth. At that moment, the ex-fiancée receives a key to the CEO's house from his uncle. She smirks. She heads straight for his bedroom. The woman falls asleep. She has a nightmare about the grandfather. The CEO wakes her up. He asks directly, was she looking for a bite mark on his chest? She denies it. He says she was talking in her sleep. She keeps lying. He knows she is hiding something. Unexpectedly, the ex-fiancée bursts through the bedroom door. She sees the woman in bed with the CEO. Her face turns red with rage. But the next second, she offers the woman 2 million yuan to leave the city forever. The woman pretends to consider the money. Just then, the CEO announces that the woman is pregnant with his child. The ex-fiancée's face twists with rage. The woman panics internally. She is not really pregnant, but she cannot admit the truth now. The grandfather would kill her. The ex-fiancée threatens to destroy the woman. She storms out. The woman watches the 2 million yuan disappear. She screams in frustration. The CEO says nothing. At that moment, the CEO's assistant asks if the CEO truly likes the woman. The CEO replies coldly. He says he is just using her to break off the engagement with the Yao family. The assistant warns that the grandfather might repeat the tragedy of the CEO's parents. The CEO reveals his real plan. He brought the woman to the old mansion to test the grandfather's limits. The same person who killed his parents is likely the one trying to kill him now. Unexpectedly, the woman has been listening outside the door. She hears everything. He used her. Again. She turns and walks away. The assistant sees her leave. He asks the CEO if he will chase her. The CEO says no. He does not care if she is angry. The assistant mutters that the CEO's mouth is too stubborn. Just then, the CEO calls the woman. She hangs up on him. The assistant's phone buzzes. He reads a message. His face goes white. The ex-fiancée goes to the press and lies that the woman seduced the CEO. But the next second, she kidnaps the woman to test if she is really pregnant. The ex-fiancée's fans prepare to attack the woman online. The CEO's assistant warns him. The CEO immediately orders a search. Just then, the ex-fiancée confronts the woman in a remote location. She cuts the woman's arm. Blood drips. She reveals that she knows the woman is not pregnant. The woman admits it. The ex-fiancée's face twists with hatred. At that moment, the ex-fiancée pulls out a knife. She says the best solution is to make the woman disappear forever. The woman backs away. The ex-fiancé slashes. The woman falls. The ex-fiancé leaves her bleeding on the ground. No one is around for miles.